Hello everyone, welcome to Blacklight Games. Old games, in fact. This is Icewind Dale. Wanted to do a little playthrough of that, because, I haven't played any of the old games in a while. That being Baldur's Gate, Planescape Torment, and Icewind Dale, of course. For some reason, my Baldur's Gate doesn't like to work. Neither of them. Something with Windows 7, I guess. Planescape Torment is just so dang buggy, I would say. It's not good for a proper let's play. So yeah, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna start with the introduction movie. Icewind Dale.
They say that history is the greatest of all teachers, and the tales of past deeds define who we are in the present.
Yes.
What we shall be in the future. It is said that such tales shall, with each telling, illuminate us all with the light of truth. I shall tell you of such a tale. It is a tale quite familiar to me, for I have spent nearly a lifetime piecing it together and chronicling it here within this book. For years I have pondered its passages, studying every line, committing each word to memory. Perhaps now,
He's obsessed.
in the telling of it, I shall at last find the answers I seek. Our story takes place in the northern region of Fjord, known as Icewind Dale.
That's where we are.
It is a harsh, frozen land, cut off from the rest of the world by a wall of jagged peaks called the spine of the world. For centuries, the icy plains of the Dale have been home to the barbarian peoples of the Uthgard.
Barbarian Uthgard tribe.
Huddled together in small, closely knit tribes, the barbarians lived simple lives, free, proud, and fiercely independent. Until the day an archmage named Ericon came to Icewind Dale.
A mage. Of course, it's always a mage causing all the problems, isn't it?
With an army of mercenaries, Ericon sought to conquer the north and force the fierce barbarians into slavery.
No. It's evil.
Long weeks of battle followed, and the scattered barbarian tribes suffered terrible losses. Defeat seemed inevitable. In their darkest hour, a barbarian shaman named Jared came forth and demanded a council between all the remaining tribes of the north. A respected warrior, Jared persuaded the council to put aside their differences and unite against Ericon. Strengthened by a new sense of purpose, the barbarians rallied behind their new leader. The combined might of the Northmen proved more than a match for Ericon, who had counted on the division of the tribes.
I like this music, but
Wave after wave of barbarian warriors tore into Ericon's hired army, forcing them on the defensive and ultimately into full retreat. As his army crumbled around him, Ericon had time for one last desperate act before his enemies descended upon him. Drawing upon his remaining power, the Archmage reached the planar boundaries, tearing open a portal to the lower planes. The foolish Archmage's cries of victory immediately turned shouts of terror as the hideous and twisted shapes of demonkind materialized from the portal and poured onto the battlefield. The sudden appearance of the demons drove the combatants, barbarian and mercenary alike, to turn to meet the new threat side by side. The remaining warriors bravely charged the portal to drive the hellspawn back, and were slaughtered by the hundreds. As his people fell around him, the barbarian shaman, Jared, looked up from the blood-drenched snow of the battlefield and caught sight of a lone figure high upon a ridge in the distance. Jared immediately recognized this vision as an omen from his god, Tempus.
Tempus! My Tempus shield!
What had to be done? Shouting cries to his god, he charged through the ranks of the demons and plunged into the portal.
Tempus has to be my favorite god of the Forgotten Realms, I think. That and Sirik.
As Jared's blood fused with the energy
Sirk is an evil bastard, but
The battlefields. When the lights subsided, the demons were gone, and the portal was closed. In its place hovered a disc of solid stone. Frozen within the center of the disc was Jared's body, locked in his final moment of agony, in his final moment of triumph, for all eternity. But that is not the end of our tale. It is but the beginning.
well, there you go. Okay. Single player. Create. Full game. And now we have to create 6 party members. So. Aye, the dwarves. Let's see. These people are all weird looking. Yeah, let's go with that guy. Human. No. Human. Thank you. Let's see. Human, elf, half-elf, gnome, halfling, dwarf. I hate the gnomes. I'll play any race except for the gnomes. I don't like the gnomes in any of these older games, really. It's unfortunate, but, you know, they're kind of annoying. Alright. Paladin, indeed. Alright, because we want the most charismatic character to be our leader. And we want him to be good as well. Let's see, rolling takes a while. It's a bit of luck. And you have to go, this is our old Dungeons and Dragons rules. Let's see. From what I remember, should lower the intelligence, dexterity. There. Store that. And if it starts up again, I'm just going to turn off the music. I mean, that music is epic, but it's it can get repetitive. Okay, so pretty decent roll. Let's get dexterity for him. Done. Let's see. You have been given 4 proficiencies to start with your character. Choose from the above list of any of the highlighted proficiency. If your character is a fighter, he will be able to choose the same proficiency twice. This will grant him specialized with the weapons listed. Keep in mind that a character can use any available weapon to his race and class, whether he has the proficiency with it or not. However, if he attacks using a weapon that he is not proficient with, he suffers a -2 to his attack roll. So, long swords, broadswords, scimitars, yeah, get a couple of those. Hands. You know, I want to use a paladin with a longsword and a shield, because, you know, he doesn't have the maximum dexterity bonus. And I'm probably going to get crossbow with him because they have a higher aim bonus. They're slower, but better with dexterity kind of characters. Alright. Appearance? Yeah, that's good. Female fighter, female mage. Wow, they got all these. They got a ton of voices here. Alright,
Here I come, and the hells come with me.
Gods grant me strength to victory. You'll soon sleep with the dead.
That's creepy.
Steel yourselves.
I'll split you in two.
That's a dwarf.
Attack!
To arms! Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
That's not a paladin voice.
You'll soon sleep with the dead. Gods grant me strength.
That one. We'll go with that one. Biography? Ooh, I can create my biography. I'll do that later. Would rather not waste everybody's time. Name. Black Light. That is me. Accept. And there we go. There's my paladin. Okay. Next we gotta create... let's create a female. Whatever. What the hell? Is that a dwarf or a halfling or something? Okay. Whatever. That's nice. Alright. Not many females. Okay. Let's go with this one, I guess. Alright, elf. We'll do elf. Because why not? I need a cleric class. I need a mage, and I need a thief. And I also need a regular old fighter. And then one more can fill whatever I dang well please. Okay, so... And I want my a halfling to be the thief, because a halfling is the best freaking race to be a thief. It's just how they are. What multi-classes? What multi-classes? You can't be a fighter cleric? Let's do half-elf then. Race, half-elf. Why not? Class, cleric, or... fighter cleric. Okay. I know humans are better for these things, I know. But, I don't, multi-classing is better than dual-classing for some specific reasons. But if you're a human, you can dual-class, which is in the long run better, but it requires a lot of patience, and I won't be able to have any healing until I get a cleric of some sort. And so that's why I don't want to create another fighter of any reason whatsoever. I'd rather get my healer right here and now. The question is, do I want a fighter cleric or do I want a cleric? That's really all it comes down to. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a pure cleric, because they're going to have a lot of defensive abilities, defensive spells for me, and they'll level up their cleric spells faster. Let's do a neutral good. And clerics also need to have a decent charisma, but they don't have to have... I like to keep all my lowered stats to at the minimum of 8. My least important stats need to be a minimum of 8, because otherwise, like 3 is way too low, or... Alright, and... strength is also important. Maximize my constitution. Store that. Here you go. Here you go. And this is basically all I'm gonna do in this video. So if you want to see actual gameplay of it, you might want to skip this video. I will actually tell you that in the description below. It's only going to be character creation, I think. But if you want to see how I'm going to create my characters, that's fine too. So why not? Anyways, finding a good role is hard, especially for a cleric. Fighter cleric especially too, and you don't need high dexterity for clerics. The higher the dexterity, the better the armor class and missile weapon strength is. But I I'd rather have a cleric that can carry crap than a cleric that can't carry crap and hit harder. Or, I mean, hit weaker and everything, you know. Clerics can be melee too, so I'd rather have the high constitution kind of deal. And I'm not sure, I think 18 is the maximum health potential for a cleric. If not, it's going to be 16. But I am unsure. So I'm going to go with 18. And yeah, this is the boring part, I know. Boring, 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 boring. Intelligence minus, charisma minus that. Maximize wisdom. Get rid of that crap. Oh, nice. I don't need her to be that strong. Store, reroll. But she needs to be decently strong to actually carry weapons and stuff. She is not going to fill the main role of a fighter because she's just a pure cleric. So, yeah. And no, why am I minimizing wisdom? I need to maximize wisdom. There we go. Intelligence not important. 15 is good. Constitution, maximize that. 14. Decent roll. Store. Reroll just one more time to see if I can find a better one. Just a few more. And let's test this one. Nope. Recall. This is my roll. Done. And missile weapons and maces are the ones I prefer with clerics. Could also get war hammers and stuff like that. Flails are good on clerics as well, but maces are the one I prefer on clerics. Alright, memorize priest spells. These are automatically unlocked with priests, so remove fear is absolutely necessary on these types of games. Curse, no. Don't need that. Bless is good. Raises saving throws is good. Protection from evil is nice, but I don't think I need it in the early game. Cure light wounds is necessary. Magical stone doesn't do much damage, but it does do more damage if it's undead. So, you know, I think I'm gonna get bless. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna keep them close to the portraits. Why not? Female fire.
Pankadin's twin axes.
That's a dwarf. That's a dwarf!
Attack.
Okay.
My aim shall be true.
You're not an archer, sorry.
A stout sword and sturdy shield can take you far.
Cool.
Onward to victory! Let me at him. I shall slay you all. A little fire and lightning should liven things up. My Daredal shield, stand and deliver. Prepare to be destroyed. Die, fool.
Yeah.
You would do well to fear a woman's wrath. Your time draws near. Let's spill some blood. Your time. Face me if you dare.
That one. Yes. Pale darkness. Alright, Pale Darkness is a cleric, and I am a paladin. For those of you who don't know, Pale Darkness is my version of Danira. So, yeah. Pale Darkness. Okay, next. We need a thief. And we need a halfling thief. And nice beard, dude. Alright. Yes. Perfect. Race, halfling. Halfling. I'm gonna do thief. Probably. Well, you know what? I'm gonna skip creating the thief for now. I do need a thief. I think I'll create the thief last. But I need a mage and another fighter. So, let's create a fighter. Dwarf fighter. Dwarf! There we go. Fighter. And chaotic good, because dwarves are awesome and chaotic. Because that's just how they are. Anyways. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Strength, dexterity, constitution. Store this, because they can get higher constitution than this. Anyways. Yeah, dwarves don't need much. I mean, fighters don't need much. Nyeh. And okay. Let's increase charisma. No other reason to do it. Okay. And that's a good roll for a fighter. Done. You are a fighter, so bows are awesome for you. Axes. Yeah. I need someone with swords still, I think. Axes are cool and all, but, you know, I need someone who can wield great swords. Because I have my fighter with the sword and shield, but I need someone who can use great, big, giant weapons, and that's what the fighter is going to be mainly used for. So yeah, it's weird that a dwarf with a sword? I know, it's weird, but...
Steel yourself! I'll split you in two!
That one. Mike the Barbarian. Accept. Alright. Next I need my mage. I feel that men are more evilistic mages. So, yeah. Oh, that's an awesome one. Look through these still. Nice mage one. I feel that elves are the best mages. Just my opinion. Because they have higher resistances to a lot of stuff. And they don't wear armor. And so elves are pretty much the better choices for mages. And, you know. You know what? Let's go with this one. Yes. Elf. Class pure mage, yes. I might not get the some people are like, yeah, fighter mages are better, but that's only because they have more health, and you really need someone who can cast a bunch of spells. So, yeah. Chaotic good. Yeah, I know, I'm creating a good party. That's my goal. I need a good party. And just rolling randomly. Mages need dexterity, some constitution, and lots of intelligence. And yeah. Isn't there specialist mages? Specialist yes, okay. Diviner. Enchanter? Let's look at the human ones and see what's all available. Get back here, you stupid skin. There we go. Done. Human. Class. Specialist mage. Yes, abjurer. Protective magics. No, not protective magics. I have a cleric for that. Conjurer, a mage that specializes in creating creatures and objects. That's what a druid will be for if I decide to make one. But, yeah, conjuring on a mage is good. Diviner, detection magics. That's boring. Enchanter, manipulates the minds of sentient beings. Cool. Confuses in creating illusions. Yeah. Invoker. That seems like a cool one. Necromancer is too. I know what they both are. Transmuter. Alters physical reality? Well, let's look at the Invoker for a minute. I know that he won't be able to cast some spells. Now, what's the spell requisites? Constitution. Well, that's good. I do need Constitution. Preferably 16, which is what I got. So yeah, Invoker's good. Invoker is... I don't have to worry about my rolling for Constitution, at least. So yeah, I'm gonna be a human mage, I suppose. A human mage, better than it's better than having just a pure mage, because invokers can cast more spells, and I'll probably create a fighter mage multi-class for my last guy, maybe. Okay, and wisdom no, intelligence maximize, dexterity maximize, store that, need more strength. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I told you, this video is going to be pretty long. Alright. Crappy intelligence. And... there. Good. Right there. That's all I need. Done. Skills. Missile weapons, because you're going to be in the back. Magic missile is awesome. Yeah, I can't use the defensive stuff, like, I don't remember what that is. Oh, I can't use identify. Well, that's okay, I'll get another mage for that. I'll get another one. Yeah, now that I'm forced to make another mage because I can't use identify with an invoker, so that's, not good. It's good, but, you know, it's not good if I don't have someone who can identify anything. So, magic missile, must. You must have magic missile. I have to have shield because I need something defensive. And chromatic orb is a good spell for a mage. Done. Memorize. Let's memorize magic missile and shield. Alright. Appearance, good. Mage.
To the pain. Come then, let's prepare yourself. You cannot win.
That's a good one. Okay, Earl, one of my old friends, is going to be my invoker. Now, I need a thief, and I need a, something extra. So, I'm debating about getting a mage thief or a fighter mage. Because, you know, I have my priest. 2 priests are good, but, druids are just a pain to deal with sometimes. So, yeah. Let's create my thief. Let's see. I need that halfling. Where's that halfling? There we go. Halfling. I think I'm going to make a pure thief. Maybe. Because... well, let's look at the fighter thief and see what happens. Alright. Chaotic, because thieves are chaotic. They don't obey the rules. Charisma, no. Wisdom, no. Intelligence, semi-good, but we'll keep it at 10 and max it later. Strength, leave it at 15. Dexterity, max it out. Constitution, 16. Intelligence, there we go. It's harder to create a fighter thief, so reroll. Because they actually use weapons. Well, recall. We'll see what happens here. So, and just for the heck of it, stealth all the way. Can I use... Yeah, see, this is why a fighter thief is better in some ways. But a pure thief will be able to detect things faster, set more traps, and the more levels a thief gets, the better. But, I'm thinking a regular thief is going to do, but I'm thinking fighter thief would be better in this scenario because I have a couple of squishies on the team, mainly the mage and the cleric. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make a fighter thief. So he'll be my fighter thief. Chaotic good abilities. Let's re-roll your crap so we can get a good one. Okay, charisma, yeah. Intelligence, leave it there. Okay. Strength, yeah, put it there. Yeah, just store it there. Reroll. And the boring part of the game. Boring, boring, boring. I wish you had other people to play. I mean, you know, like Baldur's Gate. I wish there were the Baldur's Gate characters. You could put them in your party and do whatever. Only need. Actually, I should put 18 in Constitution. Yeah, see, the Fighter Thief is harder to roll. They need 4 stats. They're all intelligence is good on them because it allows them to see things better, and intelligence is just good on them. If anything, I could just minimize charisma to an ugly state. I don't like doing that, but you know, it's better that one person be ugly than having a terrible composition with my trapping and everything. Alright, reroll. Fighter Thief is even harder than Mage. Actually, Mage Thief is even harder than Fighter Thief because they require a bit more finesse. Actually, no, never mind. They only need 3 stats instead of 4 like a Fighter Thief. But I don't want to make a Mage Thief because then that person is going to be extremely very, squishy in the fight. So, yeah. And I'm not getting any good rolls. There's one. I was gonna say I might have to. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put. Yeah, 19 dexterity. That's a must. This is a pain. Fire Thieves are the worst to make. The absolute worst. Even harder than Paladins. And it's hard to get maximum dexterity on a Paladin, but I don't want to spend all day on trying to create a Paladin. So, yeah. Yeah. Blah. Boring. At least the music doesn't repeat itself over and over and over again. Otherwise I get annoyed. This is hard. I'll probably have to go back to my older role. So. Yeah. Because I need maximum on 3 stats, and the other one has to be very decent in order for me to actually progress the game. I don't want a weak strength fighter at all. Strength is important on any fighter, even multi-class. So, which is the fighter mage is going to be a pain to create too, but You know, that's how the process is gonna be. I do need a mage that can identify stuff, and I'd rather it be a fighter mage than another second weak mage. So, you know, that's just my opinion. But I need to have a mage that can identify equipment in case there are cursed items that I come across, or there is something I need to identify and cannot equip. Yeah, identify is like the best spell in the entire game. So I have to have another mage. Unfortunate, but yeah. I'd rather have 3 fighters than 2 mages, in my honest opinion. But the way I created the previous mage makes me have to do that. You know what? Screw this. Recall this. There. My 8 to charisma. There we go. That's my roll. Done. There. Need to find traps. Let's just even everything out at 35% for now. I'm not gonna be picking pockets, I do not think. I can see a use for it, but I'd rather have finding traps and opening locks for the most part. Stealth is okay too, but yeah, I don't see a use for pickpockets in this specific playthrough. Might level up the not the pickpockets. Finding traps and opening locks will be more useful to me. So yeah, bows, because I'm going to use, you know, a bow on a thief is just smart, and I'm probably going to use small swords with this fighter thief because I have one with a sword and shield, and small swords are better with backstabbing. All right, so here, male thief.
The silent blade cuts best. Keep to the shadows, friend. I'll take care. I'll try to keep this short.
Okay, we'll do that. Dim me. The stab. Yeah. And yeah, what are my stats? Yes, this is a good roll. 14 wisdom is all that paladin needs. Even though it says you have a minimum of 13 wisdom, yeah, no. Okay. So, last character. Need to be a fighter mage. Trying to think of a person. I know who will. Okay, so let's create our fighter mage. Female. These portraits are bad. I don't like them. Fine, we'll go with this one. Okay, needs to be a race other than human. Class. Fighter mage. I picked a half-elf because they need to have the constitution bonus, so neutral good this time. And the painful part, again, the character creation is painful. Painfully slow as hell. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing when it comes to the D&D rules. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh, this looks good, and using a very terrible roll. And dying all the time. That would not be good. Yeah, this is going to be bad. I'm probably going to have to create this person ugly and unwise in order to make the best roll out of this. Not what I like, but again, I might have no choice in the matter. Finding a good roll takes a while. And... oh! I hit a good one. A very, very good one. Intelligence, max that out. Yeah, I don't care much about the dexterity. So minus the charisma. There we go. Oh, that is the best roll ever. I can't believe I came... That was just a matter of luck right there. Okay, done. Skills. Bows again, because bows are friggin' awesome. And, let's go with, we need someone with an axe. Let's do this. Actually, no, we don't. Our fighter can level up axes faster. So we can use him to use axes. Yeah. Alright, large swords it is again. Best combo ever. Okay, identify. And since you're not gonna... I'll get armor this time around. Identify. Memorize that one. Yes. Okay. Female mage.
Prepare to be destroyed, fool. I get all shield. Let me at him. I shall slay you all. A little fire and lightning should liven things up.
Yeah. 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 I think that's how I spell it. The badass. Leah the badass. There. And there you go. Here's my party. Black light is me. Strength of 18. Dexterity of 15. I'm obviously going to go sword and shield style with this guy. And Constitution 18. Intelligence 10. Wisdom 14. Charisma 18. I wanted to have the paladin as a party leader because of the charisma thing. Now, my cleric is it could be better, but you know, also is going to use a sling and shield and a mace and shield. So dexterity isn't all that important. But strength of 15, dexterity of 14, constitution 18, intelligence 10, wisdom of 18, charisma of 10. I don't like having super ugly characters. Just my opinion, and I like to keep my guys above 10, but you can do what you want. It might be better for you to just lower everything to 3 on stats you think are just worthless, but you know, it's all a matter of preference. I like to have a balance of, you know, minimum of 10, minimum of 8 kind of guys. And now, Mike the Barbarian is a dwarf. 18, 17, 19, 10, 10, 12. Very handsome dwarf, I might add. The Duke of Earl the Duke, one of my old buddies. Strength of 13, not bad. Dexterity of 18, the best I can hope for. Constitution of 16, the best option for a mage. Intelligence of 18, wisdom of 10, charisma of 10. And to me, 18, 17, 18, 18, 15, wisdom, yeah. I could have increased his dexterity by 1 more point, but it's not 100% necessary. Just because he's going to be a little bit stronger, and he's still got a good dexterity potential. Normally, if I would make just a regular thief, yeah, I'm gonna have dexterity of 19 on the halfling. But I decided whatever, 18 dexterity is good enough. And Leah, the badass fighter mage that uses bows and large swords. Strength of 18, dexterity of 18, constitution of 18, intelligence of 18, wisdom of 10, and charisma of 9. Yeah, so there you go. There's my party. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.